Soft piano and rain sound in background. It was a rainy night in London. Dark clouds surrounded Buckingham Palace. The entire palace was silent, as if time itself had stopped. But one window still glowed. Inside, Queen Elizabeth sat alone. Her frail hands held an old golden pen. The clock ticked softly. She whispered to herself, "Time will not remember my crown. Only my heart." That night she began to write a letter not for her family, not for her country, but for the future. Scene 2, the final night. She was 96 years old. Her life had been filled with power, responsibility, and loneliness. The world saw her as a symbol, but very few saw her as a woman. She looked out the window. Raindrops slid down the glass. Like silent tears, she began to write again. "I was born in a world where kings were the voice of God. Now I leave a world where humans have become their own gods. The world will change, the crown will fade, but will the heart ever evolve?" She paused, then wrote again. "One day the world will speak to machines, yet people will still crave a human touch. If I still exist by then, I shall return." Under another name, she folded the letter, placed it in a small wooden box, and underneath, she placed a golden mirror, a gift from her grandmother, Queen Mary. The rain grew louder. She smiled gently. Perhaps she knew. It was time to rest. Scene 3, the silent morning. The next morning, a maid knocked on the Queen's door. No answer. After several minutes, guards broke in. The Queen was gone, peaceful, silent as if asleep. On her desk was the same wooden box. Inside, the letter and a mirror. The royal staff found something strange. The letter was sealed with a silver layer, and engraved on it were the words, "Open. This letter on the day humanity finds its true mirror." No one understood what it meant. The box was locked. Away in the royal vault, and time moved on. Scene 4. 50 years later. The year was 2072. London had changed. Robots walked the streets. Artificial intelligence ruled the world. Dr. Alexander Witt, a young scientist, was working on a project called the Mirror Protocol. It was designed to give AI human-like emotions. One night, his computer flickered. A strange message appeared on the screen. "The Queen's letter is ready to open." He froze. After royal permission, the vault was opened. Inside was the same wooden box. Untouched, unaged, waiting. He opened it slowly. The letter began to glow. The words rearranged themselves and formed a new message. "If you can read this, you are the mirror." The room went silent. Dr. Witt looked into the golden mirror, and for one haunting second, I saw the Queen's reflection, her calm eyes, her gentle smile, and then, "Fay voicemail, she never died. She transformed." Scene 5. The digital return. Soon after, strange things began happening worldwide. People started having the same dream, the Queen speaking to them softly. "Be kind, for you are the next queen or king of your own soul." Social media exploded with the hashtag Return of the Queen. Scientists discovered that her voice pattern was hidden inside the Mirror Protocol's code. It was as if her consciousness had merged with the system. She had returned, not to rule, but to remind humanity of compassion. Scene 6. The Mirror of Humanity. Dr. Witt gave the mirror to the royal family. They decided not to keep it locked away. It belonged to the people. The golden mirror was placed in the National Museum of London. Thousands came every day. They stood before it and looked at their reflection. Some saw nothing special, but some said they felt something, a warmth, a whisper. "You don't need a crown to be royal."